Eric is on the line in Los Angeles. Hi, Eric. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, thanks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. How can I help?
Well, so I did my yearly budget for 2018, and I did my net worth, and I got to get after it, life or death, gazelle intensity. I'm looking at probably working 7 days a week with Saturday night and Sunday night off, but my wife, she's really not on board with it. And so my question is, is there a point where you just forge ahead and drag your spouse behind you, or, how does that work?
Okay, so what is the goal you're trying to accomplish with all this work?
Well, number one, I got to make ends meet, but number two, did the net worth, and I'm negative $192,000.
Yeah, but you have a lot of debt.
Yeah.
Okay, personal debt other than your home?
Don't own my home. It's all personal debt. It's a little bit of everything. It's student loans. It's taxes. It's medical bills.
Wow. And that totals.
Yeah,
that totals
it's everything. It's everything you say not to do.
That totals $192,000.
Yeah.
How much of that student loan debt?
Probably about 30 of it.
Okay, and what's the rest of it?
About 70,000 of it is actually tax debt.
Oh.
So
how'd you end up $70,000 owing taxes?
Well, because I have a child support that I have to pay, and it's quite high. And just cost of living here in California, and cost of insurance.
I'm sorry.
You
Child
can't pay
support.
everything.
Child support does not cause you to be $70,000 behind with the IRS. How'd you end up behind with the IRS?
If just budgeting month to month, if I pay child support and pay insurance and try to keep a roof over my head and pay taxes, it couldn't do it. So I'm paying the very minimal.
So you're self-employed. So you're self-employed.
Say again?
You're self-employed.
No, I work for a company.
Yeah, but how did you not pay your taxes? You're under withholding that much?
Yeah, I'm claiming like married and 9.
Okay, so what is your household income?
$87,000.
Okay, well that's not working, dude. You got to get the taxes right, because the IRS is going to kill you. Their penalties and their interest is higher than any other thing you can do. So 70 of the 192 is back taxes, and student loans is 30. So that's 100 of the 192. What's the other big pieces?
We owe probably about 50 on 2 cars.
Okay.
And then the rest
which car
of it
is the most expensive?
I'm sorry?
Which car is the most expensive?
Probably we picked up a car from CarMax. It was kind of an emergency situation, and so we had to pick up an extra car last year. And that's
what do you owe on it?
Right. I think the 10-day payoff on it is like $18,000 or so.
Then the other one has to be more expensive if you owe 50 on cars. You owe 32 on the other car?
I'm sorry?
You owe 32 on your other car?
Yeah, about.
Okay. You got cars you can't afford. Your cars are way out of control.
I'm paying $1,000 a month just in vehicle.
Yeah,
that's not gas or insurance or anything.
Yeah, you're dying here. You got to sell the car.
Man.
These cars got to go, both of them, and you got to get a couple of beaters while you work your way out of the rest of this mess. And so I think what you need to do is not announce to your wife that you're going to work all the time. I think you need to sit down with her and say, hey, let's look at this together. And you start unpacking these numbers and showing her, we make 87 and we have this much in debt here and this much, and we have this car debt and we have this and this and this. And when you lay all that out in front of her, if she is a grown-up, she's going to freak and say, yes, you have to work all the time. And yes, we have to start selling some stuff. And yes, but if she's a child, if she's just a little girl, a princess, then she's going to go, well, you just do whatever you need to do then. And she's going to just, be a butt, in which case you need marriage counseling. But I think she doesn't have the information. I don't think she's a child. I think you just announced to her, like you did these stupid butt car purchases and not holding enough out on your taxes, what you were going to go do, instead of sitting down and showing her where you all were and why you need to work like a maniac. I agree, you need to work like a maniac because you got a real mess. You got to sell some cars. You got to get on a really tight budget. This family's going to have to change a lot of stuff, Eric. You are about to hit the wall, man. You're not far from it at all. Hold on, I'm going to send you a copy of the book, The Total Money Makeover, to try to help you too. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.